Oh, what's your health like? Let's find out. What is up, everybody? Dutch with D-Box Games. Today is June 12th, and as of today, we finally have a new Pokemon mod! Now today I'm genuinely excited because we finally have a new Pokemon mod, and I've been waiting for this for so long. And not just the Pokemon mod, but this specific Pokemon mod, because I got a sneak peek at this about 5 or 6 days ago, and I got to see really cool moves, animations. I found out that all the Pokemon coming out have 2 to 3 moves. And I think Pikachu has 1, but everybody else has like 2 to 3 moves, and those moves have animations. So I am genuinely excited today. It's going to be a great episode. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this episode, to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we have some awesome Pokemon content coming out. So don't miss out. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be up to date on all the stuff coming out. Now, first things first, today we're going to go over the Pokemon, we're going to be going over the items, we're even going to be going over some of the stuff on the mod, how the updates are going to be going, and towards the end, we're even going to be talking about spawn codes. I know everybody's going to want spawn codes. So today, I'm excited to introduce Pokemon Claw and Fang. Now, this mod is made by Algamaniac and Alphamon. Alphamon we've actually seen before because he made the Digimon mod. Some of y'all are familiar with that. And Algamaniac, I believe, is new to the whole scene and hasn't done this before in the past. But together, they are doing a great job. They put this together. It used to be Cheese's mod, Arcmon, that I believe everybody's familiar with. He handed down the Discord and some of his secrets. And then from there, they have put this all together. So the way this is going to work, there are 17 Pokemon in this mod. Technically, all the Pokemon around me are the Pokemon that we're going to go over today. There's 17 Pokemon. It's actually just 4 lines, though. The way this works is there's Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu. And how they're going to be running these updates is they're going to be taking these Pokemon, and they're going to go down the 150 line. So they did the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle lines. They added the Pikachu because Pikachu is kind of with the first 3. It's really, you know, it's their choice, modder's choice. But they added Pikachu and the full evolution line, so they are going to be doing just the 150 in this mod. They're going to be trying to get those out, but they're also adding the evolution line. So you're going to be seeing Megas. You're also going to be seeing babies like Pichu. Also, there are baby Pokemon. There is Poke breeding in this. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for Poke breeding. But I don't... Oh, it's right there. Look right there. It's so hard to see, but that's a baby Squirtle. Look how tiny it is. It's the tiniest Squirtle you've ever seen. That's little baby Squirtle. There is a lot of exciting stuff happening in this mod. So they're going to get the first 150 out as quickly as they can. The way these updates are going to work is on a weekly basis, they're going to be doing bug fixes and hot fixes and stuff like that, which I'm sure this week they're going to have tons of. I've heard the mod, it's been a little glitchy at first, but hey, that's how mods go. We're used to it by now, or at least most of us are. The other thing is every other week or so, they're going to be trying to get Pokemon out. They're going to try to get them out as quickly as they can, but they're adding so many moves that they want to make sure they're right, and I totally agree with them, because if all goes well, this is going to be a really, really awesome mod to play. Now, Pokemon aside, we know that there are 4 starters that are basically in this, and of those, they added their Megas, their babies, all of those, 17 total Pokemon. On top of that, they also all have moves. Like I said earlier, most of them have 2 moves. Quite a few of them have 3 moves. All of them have animations that we'll go over in just a second, except for Pichu. Little baby Pichu only has 1 move. That might be changing in the future. We don't know yet. Before I move on to the items, all these Pokemon that are adult are rideable. All the babies like Charmander and Charmeleon, basics and stage 1s, they are not rideable. It's just the adults for now. Now, maybe later they do have that riding Pokemon thing that Mystic Academy had in his mod. I don't know if they're going to add that in the future or not. I preferred it, but let me know how you feel in the comments about that, because I don't know how they feel about it yet. I don't know if they're adding it or not. I personally enjoyed it because I'm going to let you know now how you see these Pokemon. Leave a comment down below if you try setting this up, because oh my gosh, it took a long time. Try whistling them and making them go in a line like this. I'm telling you, this took Poke skill. I have Pokemon thumbnail skill, people. I've done this a lot, but it takes a lot of skill. I kind of miss riding in them. It would have made this a lot easier for me. Now that's how it goes for riding Pokemon. Some of those things might change in the future, but as of now, that's just how it is. Adults are rideable, the babies aren't. You have to target and whistle to attack for those, but they do have multiple attacks. So you're gonna be seeing random attacks coming from them. Could be one thing, then it could be another the next second. So it's gonna be a bit random, and we'll be testing that out in the playthrough series when we do that later. Now, we've already talked about the Pokemon having animations, and we will see those later. Oh my gosh, is it raining? Well, next up, oh, it stopped raining for a second. Rain? No rain. Oh, okay. Well, the rain is doing what it wants, so we're going to go inside and look at the stones. I was going to do that anyway, so haha, rain. All right, coming down the treehouse, we're going to park Mega Charizard right here. Love the black and blue. Everyone knows those are my colors. We're going to come in here, close the door. This is my house, everyone. If you'd like to see more of my house, go check out my last live stream we did on the channel. We built the treehouse, got to take a closer look at it, and it's pretty awesome. But over here in the bookshelf, I have my stones ready. Now, we have the Thunderstone, we have the Mega Stones for Charizard X, Charizard Y, and then we also have Venusaur and Blastoise. With these stones, we're going to Mega Evolve, so I will be taking one of each, because we already have ours Mega Evolved upstairs. But the greatest part about these, for one, if anybody hasn't noticed, the fact that it already has the correct picture on it is something that we haven't seen in the past. But I thought this was the best part about these stones. Look at this. They actually have their own little animation and their own look to them when you throw them out. They have the little colors going around and they look amazing. I really was stunned when I saw this. I didn't know this was happening. They told me what they were doing with the mod. They told me that they were going to add stones, but I didn't know that they would look this good. I'm so fond of the Mega Stones and the way they're glowing and the way they move. I can't wait to see more Mega Stones get added to the game. I'm very excited about this mod. I hope everybody else is loving this as much as I am, because this mod is just so promising. There's so much coolness. Look at my bird. Look at my bird. It's really cool. Where is my bird? There should be a bird on my shoulder. A blue bird, in fact. Oh, it's my bird. That's my bird. Alright, so we're going to wait for the fog to clear, go back upstairs, and check out a few of these Pokemon's moves and see what the animations are like. Alright, the rain finally stopped and the sun came out. So the first Pokemon I'm going to use is the Mega Charizard X. I love the black and blue. I can't get over the look of these Pokemon, actually. The look of these is really sharp. They're really nice. They don't have thick black lines. We're going to go over the look of these in just a second, because they do have their own things that I'm not the most fond of, but for the most part, I'm happier with these. But we'll go over the look individually in a second when I go over the spawn codes with everybody. I know everybody's excited about the spawn codes so that they can have these in their own playthroughs. I'll get to that in a second. First, we're going to go over moves. I'm going to start with the Mega Charizard. Actually, I was going to start up here, but I'm going to take it down here. We're going to get to see a little bit about how much damage it does. So let me put that on. Let me switch that out. Let's go for health, and we will go for damage for the rest. No, don't you steal from me. So first is the left click. Looks like we have, is that a headbutt? A bite? I'm guessing bite. I'm going with bite on that one. I see bite. Watch out. Let me back that camera up. Yeah, that's bite. That's for sure bite. It's just a little weird because his head tilts with me so often, so it's kind of hard to get it to go straight on. For my right click, we kind of have like a swoop that takes a decent amount of stamina and a second to recharge. Has at least like a 3-second cooldown right there. One. Oh no! It took all of our stamina. Okay. Whoa! No! Dinosaur attack! Please don't kill me! No! Not during the video. Boom! Oh, okay. So that was one shot. Not that bad. Not the worst. Now this should have 3 moves, so let's get to a safe spot and let's push C. Whoa, my gosh, did you see the amount of stamina drain? Okay, so one thing I'm already noticing is it's a little bit more real in this game to use moves. You need to pump so many points into stamina. Your stamina drain is going to go down so fast. Watch the stamina. This is full stamina. Okay, full stamina. Let's take flight. Let's do C just once. Let's get really far away so we can really see it. Boom! Awesome animation. But let's see what it did to our stamina. Oh, at least a quarter, if not almost half, just from that move. You can see me doing it again. It's at least, I would say it's a quarter. I would say it's a little over a quarter every time you're doing that flamethrower. So I would definitely pump points into stamina for these Pokemon. But I kind of like that you can't just go spamming your moves it makes it a little bit more real. It makes it a lot more dangerous to take your Pokemon out. I like that. All right, let's see if we can land it. Not the worst landing. Let's hop off. The first two moves, they're okay. That last move was so awesome. Kind of expecting a little bit more colorful moves. I was thinking maybe like one that had like a flame that shot out or something, and then the flamethrower that we saw at the end. I was thinking more of that, but still really cool. After what I've seen though, Charmander might have cooler moves than that one. Whoa, let me through. So next up, I think actually we're going to try out some of the smaller Pokemon. We're going to have to Sicklemon things, but I'm actually, I think, most excited about Squirtle. I can't pick Squirtle up, really? Wow. Put a little bit into movement speed there just because, oh, I forgot to go into stamina. I'm a horrible trainer. Here, I'll go into stamina with you. So I definitely can ride you. Hopefully your health is strong. So Squirtle, I'm going to have you follow me. And we are going to do the most dangerous thing ever and test these things' health. Well, actually, I think I can get down the treehouse this way. Woo! Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness. You don't follow me. We're stuck. We're stuck. This is so bad. We're going to have to test the waters. Jump. Jump, Mega Blastoids. Oh, we got so stuck. We got stuck in the treehouse. Oh, no. Okay, we'll be right back. Technical difficulties. Pokemon difficulties. Okay, so two things technically happened. One, I completely forgot that we had a Mega Venusaur down here that I did not even get to show y'all. It's amazing looking. And secondly, my Mega Blastoise is really, really stuck up there, but I spawned it in the first place for the video, so I'll just get rid of it later and spawn in another one. So, poof. There, now I have a Blastoise, and I thought it would be a little bit cool to show y'all the way these evolve. I completely forgot to say that the animation in evolving is completely different. Really, everything's different. I also forgot to say that there are swimming animations, which I will show you in a second. It made me think of it when I was going to show you Blastoise. I was going to show y'all anyways. I didn't really forget. I was going to do it at some point. I just thought it'd be better to do it now. So first, you go up to the Blastoise. We're going to go here, and then we are going to take the Blastoise. We're going to take the Blastoise Knight, and then we're going to throw it in there. And we're going to get out, then we're going to hold this, and then we should be able to go to Evolution Menu, evolve to Mega Blastoids. Okay, so I have two Blastoids now because, fun fact, they don't Mega Evolve till level 50. Didn't know that at first. Now I do. I'm learning so much, and you're learning it with me. I hope y'all enjoying this. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're enjoying this and learning as much as I am, because there's a lot of learning going on right now. This is taking a second. Mistakes are being made. Okay, so you go up to the Pokemon, make sure it's at least level 50, then you take the stone, and then after you have it, you put it in the inventory. You're gonna go out, hold E, go to Evolution Menu, and then evolve. Back up! Oh, this music! What? This is fantastic! Oh, that was so cool! I think we can all agree that is by far the coolest evolution we've ever seen. Period. That's just it. That's the best it can get. So that was well worth the wait. Oh man, I want to evolve all these. We will be evolving these in the playthrough series. We haven't done it yet. We're going to start it after this episode, people. Okay, so we're going to take this Pokemon. We're going to run off this cliff. People, can y'all come with me? Mega Venusaur. And Blastoise, you can come too. Come on. Well, actually, Blastoise, yeah, you're going to come anyways, but I'm going to bring Squirtle with us in a second. Oh, what's your health like? Let's find out. And that's about, what? Is that about a quarter? That's not that bad. Oh my gosh, found out my gamma was on 3. It should be on 2 to be normal. My bad. Looks better now, doesn't it? It was only for a second when it was nighttime. Beginning of the video, it was still gamma 2. So starting off over here, it's a little hard to see over the head on this. That's a bit sad because I want to see the animations. So I'm going to have to use K to turn it around so that we can get far enough away so that we can see everything. So left click is going to be our first move, and that's going to be a punch move. So you just keep scratching or swiping, whatever you'd like to call it. You can let me know in the comments. For the right click, we have a Hydro Pump animation where we literally have water coming out of both cannons. That looks super, super amazing. I'm actually really, really loving that. That is the kind of animations that I was talking about. That is what makes this mod so different. If that doesn't make y'all so happy, I don't know what will. This is about the best thing to Pokemon we've had so far. Now, last but not least, our C move is like a hydro pump from the big cannon, shoots super far. I can't wait to see the damage on these. We're gonna have to try these out really quick and see how hard it is to hit something. We gotta try these out. These moves are amazing. I have not gotten to see these moves. Oh, those moves are so cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in here really quick, spin that point so that goes away. Let's try to hit something. Let's see about this. Come here, Dodecaris, come here. Okay, we might have to go first person for this. Hold on. Is first person good? Let's see. Right click. Okay, bit hard to aim. Let's get a little bit closer. Is that working? Oh no, it's so hard to use. There it goes. 7 damage. I feel like damage might be able to be pumped up just a little bit. Let's try the C move. Is that huge damage? I was pointed so high I can't hit anything. The worst is happening. My beam is too high. My beam is too high. We need a smaller beam. I'm so sorry, Blastoids. Okay, this bear is doing so much more damage than I am. Our scratch is doing 159 damage. There we go. No, get that scratch in there. Come on. Come on, Mega Blastoise, you can do it. Oh. Oh, we did it. We did it last second. Very last second we took down the bear. I think we could get a buff on the water damage. I think that might be a little needed, but the scratch was doing amazing damage. It's my new favorite move on the Blastoise, on Mega Blastoids. That was amazing. Now that we've checked out the moves on this one, before I move on to the moves on the Mega Venusaur and show you how amazing they are, I want to show you swimming animations. We'll give it a little health. Now, swimming animations is something we're not all used to. In the previous Pokemon mods that we're used to seeing these Pokemon basically keep walking as soon as they get in the water. Nothing really changes. Now, when you see a Pokemon follow you into the water, you're going to see them not only hunker down, but Mega Blastoise, as you can see, puts his head down and then puts his cannon away. It's here, come here. Look at this. Tell me that's not the most amazing animation ever. It actually gets down and puts the cannon little thing up. Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. The tail might be my favorite part of the swimming animation. But now they swim. I think that's really, really cool. Most of the Pokemon have swimming animations, I believe. So I can't wait to be testing all that out. We will test out every single Pokemon and every single move in my playthrough series where I go out and I tame every evolution line. So since there's 4 evolution lines out, you can be positive that I'll have at least 4 videos out over each one. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu, to where I go out, I tame them, because these Pokemon do tame the regular way. We probably should have mentioned that these do tame with arrows or trank darts, and then you just put meat in them from now. As far as what the food source is, that might change in the future. But what I know now is that they would like to keep the taming regular with arrows or knocking it unconscious. So that's pretty much going to stay the same. Now you can use the Pokeball mod and still do it that way. That's your own thing for however you'd like to roleplay. But I'll be going out taming them for the episodes and then showing you each individual move so you can see what it's like and how much damage it does. But for this episode, we're almost done. Now we're going to go check out the Mega Venusaur, and then after that I'm going to show you each individual Pokemon and its spawn code. So for Mega Venusaur, it's actually been one of my favorites for a really long time. Anyone that's seen the old videos with Kraymon, he did a Mega Venusaur a lot like this. I can't say that it was this sharp looking up here, but the big reason I love Mega Venusaur is it's so practical. I love that I'm pretty much sitting underneath the flower. I think that's my favorite part about riding on them, is that I'm underneath their little tree. It gives me a little bit of shade. I wish there was a way that in Arc, it would actually make me cooler, because there is heat and temperature in this game. So that would be pretty cool. I don't think they actually are capable of that, because I am pretty hot right now, it says. But looking at stats, let me pump some stamina really quick. This has super high stamina. I'm going to love that. Let's go melee damage then. But this one does have 4 moves. Let me back out really quick. Our left click is going to be an amazing vine whip. You can see the vines coming off of the trees and whipping out. That is super cool looking. For the right click, we have Razor Leaf. which is super cool looking. Also, if you notice, it looks like it shoots in 2 directions. Check out in the back. Yeah, we get 3 going this way, and then we get 3 going this way. That's wild. I did not notice that earlier when I was trying this. Okay, so we have double Razor Leaf is what we'll call it. And for our C move, we have a Poison Mist. It looks super cool with that animation. We have area of effect damage now, which I'm in love with. I've been dying for someone to make it to where it's not just an attack in front of me, it's attack around me. Or maybe get something that heals, like a Pokemon that comes out here and starts healing other Pokemon. Like maybe Chansey has a move, or Audino has a move or something. Or there's a Pokemon out there that buffs the XP or damage the offense up or something. I love the ideas of having Pokemon that can do this. So I'm really excited with this animation. That's such a cool one. I really like that. So now that we've seen these two, I'm going to pull Squirtle out really quick so that we can see one that has to whistle to attack. Okay, finally got a Squirtle, but I have this weird thing that every now and then when I spawn in Squirtles, it spawns in babies. Squirtle's the only one I actually had the problem with it spawning in a baby. So watch out for that when you spawn these in. So I'm going to take the Squirtle. How fast are you? You're decently fast, but we could work on that. Let's do... Oh, you have no level ups, but you are a high level. So we're going to come over here. It's probably going to get murdered. But we're going to go up against, let's say, the Doedicurus. Let's come a little bit over here. Now, I'm hoping that we get to see some really cool moves. This should have like a shell move where it lays down and it tucks in its head and legs and it starts spinning around and water starts shooting out. I don't know what you would call that, but it's amazing. And then after that, it also should have Bubble Beam. I don't know if it has a third move, but let's see what we can make it do. Oh, come on. Whistle attack this target. You. Right there. Right there. What's happening? Whistle attack this target. There it goes. Oh, did y'all see that? So we're getting both moves at the same time. There's the Bubble Beam. Oh my god, something's attacking me. Back off. You can't attack me during my videos. Squirtle, help me. Squirtle. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I have a rifle. You can't mess with this. Yeah. Bullets. What's up? Look at the Squirtle. This Squirtle is amazing. So the animations on Squirtle, perfect. I'm going to say by far, these are the best basic Pokemon we've ever gotten, we could ever get. This is really cool. And they're a little broken right now. It seems like he just does not know what to do with himself. If I stop whistling, will you come? Will you follow me? Is that a thing that you're thinking about doing? Okay, he's definitely a little bit broken right now. He's stuck in this animation. I love the animation. I'm kind of cool with it. But he's definitely stuck right now. So we're going to leave Squirtle like this, I guess. Maybe if we attack him, if we sick him on something again, maybe that'll fix him. Here we go. There it goes. That fixed him. So finally made it up to the treehouse with the Pokemon. So now we're going to take a look at them really quick and also look at their spawn codes. So first up we have Charmander. Charmander looks amazing. I kind of like the flame on the tail how it is. It's pretty cool. I've never been the biggest fan of the real looking flames. They're cool, but they get a little too smoky. That was something in the Kraymon mod that I wasn't too fond of, was the smoke getting in my face. I like these. And I really found that the eyes on these Pokemon are very crisp. The models I feel like are different, and they don't have the big black thick lines. They seem to be a little bit more 3D, but at the same time their eyes might have a little bit of problems. But I would definitely say these feel more like a 3D Pokemon mod than the last one. There's something about it. Next up we have Charmeleon. Charmeleon, not as deep of red as I thought he was going to be, almost more washed out than the other Pokemon. They all actually have a little bit of weirdness the way the light works on them. They're a bit shiny and a little washed out. Lines a bit weird on them, as you can see on Charizard. But for the most part, they all look good, and most of all, the sizing seems about right. After that, there's Charizard, last one in this evolution line before we get to the Megas. The lines on this one seem to be a bit worse than the ones before it. There's a little bit more of the sharp, little pinched lines, almost like a fold in it. That's a bit sad, but I'm sure that might just be day one. It's a bit glitchy. It's a bit wonky. So after that, we're going to have the Mega Charizard Y. This is one of my favorite looking Charizards. It definitely has the better looking wings in my opinion. I also like that when it flies, the wings move instead of sitting still like the Charizard X. I'm not that fond of that, but I love the Charizard X colors more. Speaking of Mega Charizard X, he's up next. Black and blue, easily my favorite colors. Easily a Pokemon I'm in love with. It's a dragon. It's amazing. It's black and blue. What's not to like? The only thing that I wasn't too crazy about with this Pokemon, which has nothing to do with the mod, is the fact that the wings don't really flap too much when it flies. That really bugged me for whatever reason, but besides that, this is definitely the better Charizard in my opinion. I just wish it had these wings. Make these wings black and blue, slap them on here. You have the best Charizard in my opinion. Now, same with this Charizard, it has the weird folds in it, but that just seems like a day one thing that I've been seeing with most of the Pokemon. It just is what it is. We'll see in a week from now if that changes. On to the next evolution line, we have Bulbasaur, easily one of the cutest starters. I love this starter, it's really freaking cool, but I also feel like it's the one that I almost never pick for my starter. Let me know, do you pick Bulbasaur for your starter ever? Now on this one, I feel like most of the starters actually look really good. There's a little bit of a line you can see around this ear, but besides that crease, Bulbasaur actually looks really, really great. I was pretty happy with Bulbasaur, and it does have really good animations. I can't wait. That's probably going to be our first episode, is going to be the Venusaur line. I just really like that line. Next up is Ivysaur. Ivysaur looking really, really great. It's kind of not as bad as the other ones. I feel like maybe the shadows are coming off a little bit weird and almost pixelated, but that's like trees and stuff. That's just the game. That's how it goes. It actually looks really, really great. I feel like the colors are nice and deep, especially the blue on there. And I think that one actually came out really, really nice. After that, we have Venusaur, which I think looks even better color-wise. I love this flower on top. I thought they did a fantastic job on the flower. This one and the Mega Venusaur. But as you come down to the face, it's not derpy like we were used to seeing in the old one. But you can still see some of the lines around the eyes and the creases in the forehead. Again, that's just something that seems to be in the final evolutions. They just have those creases in them. Maybe it's the size of them, I don't know. Now, I will do the Mega Venusaur in a second, but it's not here, so I'll have to go downstairs for that. So next up, we're going to start on the next evolution line and go to Pichu. Pichu's super adorable, a little hard to see, but by far the most clean and crisp looking Pokemon of the ones that we're going over today. I don't really see any mess ups, maybe a small one around its right eye, but honestly, this is by far the best looking one. It's super adorable, it's super cute, and was kind of hard to spawn in because the first one was so tiny, it pretty much came in invisible. Be careful on that one, they're really fun. After that, we have Pikachu. Pikachu is a fan favorite of everyone. This one looks great. I'm actually really appreciating that they don't have the black lines, but because of the black lines not being there, it does look like it has a bit of chubby arms. Although the chubby arms are super cute, and I kind of want to squeeze them like their little fat baby legs, so I really, really like them. I think it's a great addition to this Pikachu. It almost makes it more adorable than it already was, and it's already an adorable Pokemon. It's pretty darn amazing. After that, we have the Raichu. I can't say that the Raichu is as cute as all the others, but it is adorable. It's very huggable. It has something about its face that makes you want to hug it. This one came in very clean and crisp. I don't see the creases. Really, they did a great job on the Pikachu. It almost feels like whoever made this really likes their Pikachus. Maybe their emblem is a Pikachu? Who knows? So the Raichu does look really great and definitely has some pretty cool moves. Next up, we have Alolan Raichu, which is easily the coolest looking standalone idling Pokemon. It's awesome. Sitting there flying on its tail like that, and they put the electric animation underneath it. It's just too much. I love it so much. It's really cool. Going around on this one is going to be fun. This is a time where I wish I could become the Pokemon. I wish that was still a thing in this mod. I know it's a whole different mod that we're talking about, but becoming the Pokemon on some of these would be really, really cool, especially this one. I would love to be a Pokemon. I would love to surf on my tail and be kind of hovering over the water. I just think it'd be really cool. I want to see that happen. So that's it for that evolution line. I actually have to go downstairs and reset up my Squirtle line because they all ran off, and I also realized that Wartortle wasn't there. So there's a lot of crazy mishaps going on. So for everybody that already left a comment down below that was like, hey, there's no Wartortle, where's the Wartortle at? I'm happy that you stayed in the video because here's the Wartortle. Alright, so I just flew down here on Charizard Y, and I have all the Squirtles out here. Actually, I think I do remember having Wartortle up there. So, yeah. So, I have all the Squirtle line down here. We have Squirtle right here looking super amazing first. Don't look at the little bitty Squirtle right there. That's nothing. Now, these are washed out by the sun. I really don't like what the light does to them. It's kind of sad because up there in the treehouse, they looked good, but it's because they're in the shade. You put them in the water, and as you can see, it really brightens them up. I kind of think it makes the Mega Venusaur look a little better, maybe. But as for these, they're a bit washed out. Whoa, that looks really cool. Yeah. Awesome. Next up is Wartortle. Wartortle's really neat looking, and I like the way the tail looks, and the animation on these things swimming are very, very cool. Very awesome. Again, just a bit sad at the way they look in the sun, because as you can see, that Squirtle looks so much better when it gets in the shade. Look at it. Oh, I love these things swimming. That is so cool. Having these things swim is really awesome. Man, Squirtle's fast. Come on, Wartortle, you can do it. There you go. You can swim too. I just wanted to see your tail move. Is that too much to ask for? See, this is a time where riding in the Pokemon would be pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Next up is Blastoise. Blastoise look pretty great. It being so rounded, I felt like the lines weren't that bad, but around the arms you can definitely see the creases and around the eyes. It is a really cool Pokemon, and they all had really awesome moves. I was super impressed with the way Hydro Pump works. I'm just a bit sad that it doesn't arc down. It just keeps going straight. The water should maybe fall, or maybe they arch it to where it has that arc already in it. But it needs something that pulls the water back down, or it's already just curved like that, because it makes it almost impossible to hit anything in front of the Blastoise, which is really, really sad when you have such a cool animation on an awesome move like this. After Blastoise is the Mega Blastoise, looking really amazing and having... Whoa, where did that Squirtle come from? That is just a random Squirtle. That's not our Squirtle. Our Squirtle's over here, I think. Wait, is that our... No, that's our Squirtle. Okay, so Mega Blastoise looking really awesome. The third cannon actually going away. When they showed it to me, I believe the cannon actually disappears completely. So today when it was still showing up, I believe that was a glitch. I believe it was supposed to go all the way away. But just the hump going down and disappearing, I think is a really cool swimming animation. They worked really hard on getting this mod out, and even though there are a few glitches, the mod overall is really, really amazing. Really amazing. Now, last but not least, and I'm pretty sure this is the last Pokemon, is Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur looking slightly better than Venusaur. The vines on top and the extra moves, this is easily my favorite Pokemon that came out in this update. It just has the awesome moves, it looks really good, and I love that when I ride it, it just feels like Arc. Having the plant over my head, it just feels right in Arc. Alright everybody, the sun is going down, and that pretty much does it for us. There were 17 Pokemon in this mod total, basically 4 different lines: Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu. The extras were the 4 Mega Stones, the Thunderstone, and oh my god, the Thunderstone Essence, which we didn't fully go over. It is the Thunderstone in pieces that you get from Pikachus or Pichus that you kill, and you can put those together to make the Electric Stone. There you go. I completely forgot about that, and I'm sorry. My favorite Pokemon from this was the Venusaur because of the moves that it had. Tell me below what your favorite one was and what you'd like to see from this mod. I hope you were excited by this because I know I can't wait to get out more videos. So don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more awesome Pokemon content. And until next time, everyone, later!